Today I'm gonna show you a technique to give a natural look, a bit wild, just to give some separation on long hair, to give something more different and more modern and fresh. So let me introduce you a beautiful model today. Up. So I just prepped the hair before with some Seiko mousse, just to have something more thicky, a little bit more solid hair, and just a nice and smooth blow dry without iron, just a round brush. Because now I want to work with the iron to give some texture, some separation. So I'm gonna start in the neck. And I'm gonna show you a very easy technique. I don't want to work with something round like a tongue, because it could be too curly or too wavy, a bit too much done. Today I just want to give a shape in it, just separation and definition. So I much prefer to work with my iron. So you know the technique to make it flat, like we did before for the collection. Today I want to work with some vertical section, just to give separation in it, like if you have done some braids and just undone it after that. So the idea of this technique is just to keep some vertical section. Take your iron, turn on one side, give a shape on the other side, and keep working through the length. Okay, just to give some shapes like that. I much prefer to work with vertical section and put the iron in this side, because most of the time we used to use it like that and do waves in this way, but it's always a bit too much done, you have too much volume. If you want to keep something natural, it's more interesting to work on that way, give some shapes on both sides. It doesn't have to be very regular. I think it's more modern if you mix the shapes. So this one starts on this side, so maybe this one can start on the other one. Just to give something less solid and more disconnected. So as you can see, it's super quick to give some separation in the hair, and you add more shine at the same time. It's really nice when you don't want very straight hair, just to give some shape in it, but not too much done, just some separation. So you can do some a bit stronger inside. You just have to turn a little bit more your iron if you want to do something a bit stronger. And some a bit more smooth after that. So when you just finish the texture, just use a little bit of silk and smooth serum just to mix it a bit. So as you can see, you can have a very nice texture very quickly, like beachy look or something wild, but still nice and shiny at the same time. So it's quite quick, very easy to do at the salon. And now I just want to do something a bit more complex on this side, just to add a detail. So I'm going to show you very nice technique. If you don't have any barrette at the salon, but you want to add some details on it, I'm going to show you an infinity braid. So I'm going to come a bit closer. Yeah. Maybe not so much. So for the infinity braid, you have to start with 2 slides of hair. Split it in 2. So I leave that for now. And you just start with a very small part of one. And everything's gonna be happen in this small things. Okay? This one not gonna move, it's just this one. And you turn it around the left one and go back on the right. Okay? And the small one, it's the only one doing something. I can add a little bit of air. And keep doing the same thing. The 2 big ones doesn't move, it's only the small one going around. I can add a little bit here and keep going. So you can see it's really, really tight, so I can make a shape very, very easy, just because it's quite solid. So you can move it and play with it. Quite like when it's a bit messy at the end. Now you can see a very wide look with a bit of volume but not too much. It's quite easy to wear, with some detail on the side, with a very modern braid, quite trendy. It just to change a bit and mix a bit the way to make a look. You don't have to put any barrette, you can make the barrette with the hair. So I think it's quite fresh, quite modern, and I hope you like it, and I hope you're gonna work on it on your wives and daughter and just have fun on your customers when you can go back to the salon. So stay safe, stay at home, and have a good time, and see you soon. Bye.